Hi everyone, welcome to this video in our Remarkety reference series. Today we are covering the first module, which is automations, and honestly, this is where the magic happens in remarketing. So if you understand automations well, you'll be able to handle most of the tickets that come your way. So what are automations? Automations are pre-built and sometimes custom workflows that trigger emails based on customer behavior. So let's go to the types of automations that are available in remarketing. If you click on create automations, you will see these types of automations. First is feedback request. This is sent after a purchase to collect the reviews. Second is abandon cart. This is the most famous one and honestly the most used one as well. Third is inactive customers. This wakes up the customers who haven't purchased in a while. Next is order follow up. This is for post purchase engagement. Next is rewards program for total amount spent. This sends a personalized promo to customers whose total purchases across a certain value. Next is a reward program for number of orders. This has the same idea like above, but this is based on the order count instead of amount. Next is win back occasional customers. This targets the customers who made just one purchase and never came back. Next is welcome email. This is the first touch point for new subscribers. Next is browse abandonment. This reaches out to the customers who browsed but didn't even start the checkout. So this is definitely faster or earlier intervention than cart abandonment. Next is happy birthday. So this is self-explanatory. Birthday based triggers. Next is custom trigger. So this is an advanced kind of trigger. This is used to build an automation from scratch using event triggers for anything that doesn't fit the pre-built templates. So this is all about the types of automations that we have. One important thing to note is that once an automation campaign starts, it doesn't stop. That means there is no scheduling. This matters because we sometimes may get a ticket asking if we can schedule a automation for a certain duration, and we can clearly state to the client that automations are continuously run once you start it. Next, let's look at the reports. So if you click on this hamburger menu and click on the reports, you will be able to see the performance of that running automation campaign. Next, let's look at the edit flow. So again, if you click on the hamburger menu when it appears, you have to click on edit. While editing an automation, there are 4 steps. First is setup. So here you can define the timing and the audience for your automation campaign. Next is design. This is similar to VW editor. You can switch templates from here. You can click on more to see different kind of templates here. You can use new editors or old editors. You can even use your own HTML editor. However, one thing to note is that if you are using the HTML editor or your own editor, then there is a chance that the responsiveness will get messy. So to make sure that your editor campaign is responsive across devices, you should be able to, or you should rather choose the provided inbuilt editor options. Next is preview. This works similar to the live preview of VW. Plus, we have an AI assistance here as well. So once you have done with the 2 steps, this will give you an overall score regarding your subject line, your email content, your email design, etc. Next is run campaign. This basically activates the automation. So you can choose a particular time frame and decide whether you want to run an A/B test or just one variation. Please note that this is user's profile time zone. So if you want to configure it, you can go to your profile and choose the time zone here. Now that we have understood the basics of it, let's look at some common support tickets that we get. So the most important support ticket that we get for automations is that the sync has stopped. Basically, the automation is not syncing emails, it is not showing how many emails were sent or delivered after a particular date. So the common reason for this is the sync issue. To fix that, you have to go to Superadmin and go to the synchronization status. So scroll down to this, and if you see that the last sync is not the recent one, then it's probably a sync issue. In that case, you can manually stop the sync and requeue the sync to address the issue. However, also reach out to the engineering team to understand why the sync failed in the first place. Thank you so much.